ancestral home. I'm here to detail you to the remainder of the official party, its goings-on, and how it will go, to the extent that my proclaimed sobriety may allow me. I apologize, it's my first time socializing in approximately 2 years, so I'll compensate by being as brief as I can be. So, right after me, you will be getting a speech from Beau. He will definitely be winging it, but everything he says, I assure you, will be earnest. He will say nothing but great things about half of you.
What the fuck does that mean?
I believe I'm speaking literally. All right. So, by now you're already aware of the food. If you are not, we have stir fry made by our chef Marshall. He's right at the front.
Woo! Marshall! Marshall, thank you, Marshall.
Right now the time is 7:45. At 8:30 I will be playing some very loud music to cue you to all corral over to the room behind you, where we have a projector set up and where we will detail you with not only a teaser of the upcoming film that we have, I think all of us have worked on in some capacity, but also the Kickstarter launch video. This is officially the night of the launch of the Indiegogo, but you know, Kickstarter is more of a colloquial term anyways, for the film that we've worked on. I hope you all contribute to it, because it will result in all of us getting paid.
Hey, there we go.
So,
We'll try to.
following that,
I want to get paid.
following that, we will be drawing from a raffle to see who can get not only the gift basket that is currently being made upstairs, where none of you will be looking, I'm sure, but you will also be able to take home the signed poster, the first ever printed poster for the Rage Game production.
Woo! Keep going, man.
Woo! So, you also are aware we've had some beer, which is not that fun. I understand this is a rap party. Some of you may be making very important relationships tonight. Given that, there will be a brief period of 10 o'clock to midnight where nothing is really planned, and I will be working on some surprises for you all. Stripping! Once we hit midnight, Once we hit midnight, I will break out 2 bottles of Jägermeister, 2 bottles of wine, 1 red and 1 black.
There's black wine.
What?
Is this black wine?
Listen, man, it looks black, so I'm gonna call it black.
Okay.
That's the color it is.
I don't know. Okay.
Maybe it's made out of grape. Anyways, hard liquor, anything above 5%, that's after midnight. You can stay if you want. The party officially ends at 10. I say that to absolve myself and the McDonald name of anything informal that occurs afterwards. I will be setting up a fire, though. I'll take responsibility for that, because, you know,
Fires.
everybody's gonna know who did it if somebody gets burned.
Okay, so party ends at 10, and then you said you had a fire. Anyone?
Oh yeah, like, you know, there's a 2-hour period where you guys can schmooze and go home, or schmooze and booze after midnight. All right, that's just the way it goes. Nothing new, as I explained. Oh yeah, you'll also be able to play with the dogs in the after party as well. They're excited to see you. These are glorious canines. It's too bad we don't have a third one, or I'd make a Cerberus reference. So, to recap, Beau's speech is right after me. 8:30 is the screening of the Kickstarter and the teaser. 9:30 is the raffle. 10 o'clock, you guys can choose to go home if you want to be safe. And midnight, after party with dogs,
If you want to.
fires, and maybe ping pong, if I can find something in the attic. All right, that's all. Let's find Beau. Beau, you get the green light.
Oh, I get the green light. Okay. So I get to stand on top like you.
Don't hit your head.
Okay.
That was just to get everybody's attention. So
Take the
But
sword.
it's wet, though.
Take the
You're
sword.
trying to murder me.
Take the sword.
Take the sword. Well, I'm really. It's awesome.
that's after party stuff.
That's after. Yeah, the sword's after party. Oh, puppy. I have a dog. I asked on that. Okay, hi everyone. I'm Beau, and I'm the director of Rage Game.
Yeah! Rage Game!
Like Dulvlu said, I'm kind of winging it, so just kind of bear with me here. Where do I? Oh God, where do I start? Oh wow.
Well,
Nice
my
church
public
music
speech
going.
writing class said don't apologize at the beginning of your speech. So
Well,
you have
okay,
to
then I guess I
restart.
got enough for that. Okay, so I just kind of want to start this off by thanking 2 people. I want to thank Marshall for cooking for everybody tonight. Absolute unit. I want to thank Dulvlu for hosting the damn thing and keeping everyone here. helped out with everything. Sergey for sticking around helping cook. Marshall cook. Thank you for Fidelia for also helping cook as well. Thank you so much, guys. All right, where do I start here? Oh, and one more. Thank you, Neil, for paying for the poster. I got in touch with an artist. I asked him to pay for the poster to kind of unveil the party. Neil was nice enough to fund it, just out of the graciousness of his tiny heart. But anyway, thank you, Neil, for helping me with the poster. It looks fucking phenomenal. So right now, we are in the editing process for the Rage game. That includes visual effects, that includes the soundtrack, editing, everything to make it look all nice and pretty before we ship it out to festivals and get everyone the recognition they deserve. With that said, it does come to crowdfunder tonight, which I'll kind of touch base on in a minute, but first, I gotta thank each and every one of you here tonight, whether you were in the film or not, coming out to just support us or even just being in the film. Brandon and I started talking about this film like early this year, and we met. It's funny because we met up at like a medieval themed cafe. It was a board game cafe, but we just went there for coffee one day. I was working on another project at the time that's just been kind of put on hold. Some of you know it, some of you don't. That project, El Real and the Writer, that's another ambitious project we have just kind of cooking on and off right now. I've just kind of put it on hold for this. But we talked about the Rage game, and we talked about what was the film? We were talking about The Northman, and from The Northman we started talking about all these different ideas we wanted to do, and we eventually Rage Game came to the table, and we just kind of went for it. And I don't know if Modine's here right now, or Andrew Modine. If he's not, oh well. But he's in the group chat, and he helped us get in touch with Douglas Herring, with Chuck Davenport, people from the Seattle Knights who we pitched the idea to, and they helped us, loan their props. And pretty much everyone on this project has done this out of their kindness of their hearts, out of the passion for the project. And I really couldn't be any more grateful. I really didn't expect this project to go beyond conversation, because it's, Washington films, while they're great in their own right, you don't hear a lot about, fantasy. It's not something that comes up in conversation like that with indie short films, and that was the intention. It was just supposed to be a short film, and it was experimental, and by the time we came to the the cutting room floor, Brandon and I were just talking. Now, this isn't a promise. I can't promise it because we're still cutting it together. We don't know the runtime, but it's looking pretty optimistic. I want to share, Brandon, if that's cool. Don't kill me if I do.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. It's looking like a feature film, actually. So, by Academy standard, 40 minutes makes a feature film, a full-length feature film, right? So, if we're able to keep it above 40 minutes, which we have been so far, we may be able to submit this as like a full-length film. It's super exciting. It just means that it goes beyond a short film. But even then, I'm even if it did turn out to be a short film, whatever this project turns out to be, I'm just knowing that it, you guys came out anyway, without the expectation of a paycheck, without expecting it to be some big spectacle. It really warms my heart. It really does. I've gone through a lot of short films that are trial and error, and there's always that anxiety as a director of whether or not it's going to work out, whether it's going to waste everybody's time. And regardless, you guys just had fun with it, and that's what's important to me, because if you're not having fun with it, what's the point? So thank you guys for coming out, for showing your support, for putting in hours of work, staying past the agreed time you did. It really does mean the world to me. I was in tears by the end of the night because you guys just amazed me. So thank you. All of you should give yourselves a round of applause for everything you've done for this. You should be proud of this. The trailer we have for you is freaking awesome. The trailer is amazing, and I'm so excited to show you guys tonight. Now, one more thing, and that's the crowdfunder. Yes, we're launching a crowdfunder tonight. Now, what this does, this is going to help us pay for festival fees, to get this in festivals, to get you guys recognition and publicity. It's going to pay for the visual effects. It's going to pay for the editing and the music, and the more money we raise, the better quality we're going to get this, going for everybody. So, when we launch this crowdfunder, I ask from the bottom of my heart, share it with everyone you know, friends, family, people you're dating, people you may or may not be cheating on. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Don't call me out like
Neil! So, but really, just everyone you know and don't know, share it, share it, share it. The goal is 4,000. It doesn't have to reach 4,000, but as close to that as we can get. The higher chance we're going to get this in big festivals, the higher chance we'd hopefully get you guys a little paycheck on the side. That would be kind of nice, right? Wouldn't you guys want to get paid for spending out? No, oh, don't boo me in money.
free work.
No,
Free
come
work.
on.
We love
Out of
you.
everyone I get on my team, it's the non-materialistic people. It's everyone that's like spiritual and enlightened. Damn you all. No?
Favors make friends, not money.
Absolutely. All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna shut the hell up now.
Yeah.
You guys have fun tonight. Thank you again. Be very proud of yourselves on what you did this past year, because it's fucking phenomenal.
Thank you,
Pardon my
Beau.
French. Thank you guys. I'm gonna step down before I slim.
Yo!
I tried. I tried.